Hey everybody, what's up? This is Dr. B. We're going to take a look at the sternum today. What we're going to start with on the sternum is we're going to identify the three main parts of the sternum. This area up here is referred to as the manubrium. The majority of the sternum that we find right here is the body of the sternum, and this little point of bone down here is the xiphoid process. Now, at the top of the sternum, we can find two notches, all right? One on either side right here. These are going to be the clavicular notches. So the clavicle is going to come and rest right there on the sternum. You remember in the appendicular skeleton, we said the clavicle had a sternal end and a acromial end. This is where the sternal end is going to articulate. We also see a little line right here. This little line right there separating the manubrium from the body, that is going to be the sternal angle. All right, and at the very top up here, we would find the suprasternal notch. Okay, that's kind of the point that you feel between the two clavicles. You'll notice these pieces of cartilage that are attached to the sternum. These pieces of cartilage are for the ribs. All right, we call them costal cartilages. There are 7 true costal cartilages. There are 3 false costal cartilages. Now, we mentioned before when we talked about the thoracic vertebra that we had 12 pair of ribs. We're only going to have 10 costal cartilages because 2 pair of our ribs are referred to as floating ribs. Okay, so those ribs don't come around and attach to the sternum. The first 7, though, like we said, are called true costal cartilages. The reason they're true is because each rib gets its own individual attachment site to the sternum. Ribs 8, 9, and 10 down here are referred to as false costal cartilages because you can see how those 3 all come together and they're going to share one attachment point to this body of the sternum. And there you have your sternum and your costal cartilages.